Well, what is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Philly Flipper live channel. We're back here for another order pool life update Q&A style of video where I pull my orders and give you guys an update about my life, about the move, and stuff like that. Today is Sunday, September 18th. It is 8 p.m. I'm here by myself. So if you guys watched my last two videos, I talked about how the only person that works for me now is my sister, because I had to let one person go. My other employee had to go to school. I don't really want to look for new employees because I don't really want to waste my time training somebody right now, and then hiring somebody for like a couple months isn't really worth it. So we're gonna rock with just me and my sister until I move. I think that's how it's gonna be. I'm pulling the orders from the other sites first before eBay. So this ESPN, here's a little secret, guys. I won't tell you guys. Don't tell anybody. So this game sold. It's pretty funny. So this game sold on Facebook on Friday. I did not have this game on Friday because this game sold on eBay on Wednesday and I forgot to take it off Facebook. But it sold on Facebook on Friday, and good thing I guess I didn't cancel it because I went out to yard selling on Saturday and I found it and I was like, sweet. And she wanted $3 for it, which $3 for that game is a little too much, but I already had a guaranteed sale on Facebook for $13, so I was like, sweet, yes. Let me do it. It's crazy how that happened. Don't do what I do, like cancel the order if you don't have the game. But I don't know how, but I lucked out. Such a weird thing, ESPN 2K5 being the game too. But yeah, $13 for this. Most sports games are not worth your while. This one actually is for the PS2 ESPN. It sells for about $13 to $15. And as you see, it sells fast on multiple platforms. So that's my one Facebook sale this whole weekend. My Poshmark and Mercari weren't much better, so I guess I can't complain too much. But altogether, I have about like 55 going out this weekend, which is very, very slow for me. Last weekend I had 100. This weekend it's 55. Not much changed. I listed as much as I list all the time. I guess it's just a slow weekend. I don't really spend too much time worrying about it too much. I don't like to worry about things I can't control. What I can control is to list. What I can control is listing and quality of listings, and that's what I'm gonna be focusing on. Let's get the Mercari sales out. I sold this Oster blender on Mercari. Those of you guys that watch my scavenger hunt video on my main channel, I bought that Oster chrome blender for $5, I believe. I sold on Mercari in a week for 30 bucks. So yay. Alright, so anyways, I only have my sister that works for me. That's it. She comes in, works about 3 days a week. As her schedule opens up more, I'm gonna try to get more days a week out of her, or at least more hours out of the day, because she comes in for about 2 hours a day for 3 days a week, and that gives her a little side money, but no, it's nothing crazy. And then she helps me with packing 3 times a day, but she can't really do much more after that because she has another job and other things. But hopefully when things free up more for her, she can do more for me this way. We'll make it work. But anyways, she's not here today because my parents and the rest of my family are going on vacation this week. By the way, I sold this trick-or-treat little thing on Mercari for 15 bucks. A vintage Empire trick-or-treat thing, $15, made in USA. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But yeah, my family is going to the mountains. They left today. So that's my mom, my dad, both my sisters, my brother-in-law, my niece, and my dog. I sold these Armani sunglasses on Mercari, rimless, like cheetah print on the back. They sold for $40. I got them in a private pick with a bunch of other stuff that you will hear about later because I got more stuff from that pick. This pick has happened like a month or so ago. It was an amazing pick. Very happy with that. But yeah, those are the 3 sales Only 3 sales on Mercari. So my whole family's in the mountains. They're gonna come back Friday. They left today, which is Sunday. So my sister's gonna be there with them, which means obviously she can't be here helping me pack. So I'm pretty much gonna be a single Pringle all this week with my work here. By the way, I bought this puzzle, 2,000 piece Disney puzzle at a yard sale for 50 cents. If I have all the pieces, I'm gonna sell it on eBay. But on my free time when I'm bored and stuff, this is what I do. I do a puzzle. Technically, I'm working the whole time, even it's like fun. I still think of it as work because if it has all the pieces, I'm gonna sell it. And it's 2,000 pieces, so it's a lot of pieces. So it's gonna take a while for it to be built up. But it looks cool though, doesn't it? Look at that thing. So much different things to put together. So far I'm focusing on Winnie the Pooh. I got Jungle Book, I got a little Goofy action here. Got a little Peter Pan up here with Tinkerbell. It's fun. Anyone else like puzzles or just me? I love puzzles, man. During COVID I did nothing but puzzles. As you guys see, you'll see big puzzles like throughout here in my office. I'm looking for a hat here. And I've been buying a lot of hats recently, so I don't remember where it is. I saw this Pokemon Team Instinct Zapdos hat, Poshmark, $10. I paid 50 cents for it last weekend. Whole family's gone, so I'm gonna be here by myself. On top of that, my parents live on like a 5-acre property, and they have like a garden, they have trees, they have flowers, they have animals. So when they're all gone, I have to take care of all of that as well. I sold these Peppa Pig, Mama and Daddy Pig. It's pretty cute little dad with a briefcase. I got these at $127 with Kayla and John. I think I paid $2 or $3 for them. There was like 4 of them total. I sold 2 separately, then I put those 2 together, and they sold on Poshmark for $25. And that is it, guys. That is it for sales on the other platforms. That's the all eBay. What do I have on eBay? I have like 50 something. Yeah, I have 50 on eBay that I have to grab. So yeah, while my parents are gone, I have to take care of all that. So I have to water all the plants and do all that. Plus I have to feed the fish and feed the chickens and open the chickens and take the eggs and then close the chickens and do all that. So I gotta do all that. So it's gonna be a rough week, I'm not gonna lie. So I have less help here doing what I do. I have to continue to provide at least 3 videos a week on my main channel, plus list, plus pack, plus ship. Do that all by myself, and then take care of the house. So if my if I don't hit my goals this week, I have kind of like a reason why. It's kind of that. And plus I'm missing out on the mountains, which kind of sucks because I love going to the mountains with my family, but it just can't happen. There's just sacrifices that have to be made for what I'm building towards, like my move and stuff. So taking a week off of eBay right now just wasn't an option. By the way, I saw these Michael Kors heels, $20 plus ship. Lady messaged me and said, these are for an interview, I need them ASAP. She lives in California, so I don't know what ASAP is going to mean, but I'm going to ship them as soon as I can. Alright. Ooh, big sale here. $75 sale, that's a big sale for me. I sold these 2 Power Ranger guys. You guys sold them in my, it's one of my latest videos. It's the one where the guy brought me a bunch of vintage video games. This was like a really cute kid who loved Power Rangers, and he would not stop talking to me about them. I like when kids have passion for stuff. And he sold me the Power Rangers for $5 each. I bought 3 of them. So that set right there, they sell together, and I got $75 for them. There's a second one right here. So that's pretty good. So that's 10 into 75. That's a good flip. The third one that I bought from him wasn't the greatest, but I'm not going to like sit there in front of a kid and look things up on eBay. I'm just gonna pay him the $5 and then just hope for the best. So this one right here behind a Furby, that guy isn't that good. That guy sells for like $20. So I'll still make my money on him, but Not as good as these two right here. They sold for 75. Lennox cat. Where did I put this guy? This guy was part of my dev pile that I just listed. Probably listed him 2 weeks ago now. I had a Lennox cat. I had a Lennox elephant. I had some Wedgwood at the bottom of one of my totes. I think I got them at the auction house a while back. Oh, there they are. Here they are. Got them. So this cat right here sold for $30. Picking off my dev pile. Remember last week I had 3 totes in my dev pile, and then everything else was new. I took it down to just 1 tote. So this tote right here has been here for more than a week. This tote right here, that's it. Then this tote right here is something I bought last Saturday. So I have 3 things left from there. And then the records and the ET figs I got in a private pick on a Wednesday. And then the rest of this stuff I bought yesterday. That's my dev pile. So I took it down from 3 totes to 1. Oh, this guy sold for 30. I don't know if I said or not. I have a hard time remembering. But you took my dev pile down from 3 totes to 1. But yeah, at least I'm happy that everything that I'm buying, I'm kind of working my butt to get listed. So that's good. I saw the Scooby-Doo Unmasked game. This is part of that big big video game buy from the 100 Mile Yard Sale in PA, where I forgot what I bought, like 60 plus video games, over $1,000 in value. That Scooby-Doo game was a part of that for 22 plus ship. Then I sold an amiibo character in bin I. This was my first time ever buying amiibo stuff. I heard some of them are valuable, so I took a chance. I paid like $2 each for them, I think. First one sold for 12, which wasn't great. This one sold for 8, which isn't great either. But at least I'm kind of understanding that amiibos aren't the best. So that's it. Plus, it's cool when you make like a mistake on a buy and you still make money, so you can't complain there. All right, next I sold an Angry Face jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. All right, so this will be a good transition to talk about Friday. On Friday, I saw a Facebook Marketplace ad. Somebody selling, what did he say, 20 blow molds plus 11 vintage baskets, and he wanted $500 for it. He had a picture. It looked really nice. When he said 20 blow molds, I pictured like 20 like big boy yard blow molds, and for that, for $500, it's a no-brainer. Like, yes, because most of them will sell for $100 or more. Unfortunately, a lot of the blow molds were like this, which aren't that valuable. Like this one actually sold for $20 only. But this is part of the buy. But I still went there. I tried to offer him less, but he said that there's a lot of interest already in them, so he was going to stick. He was just going to stick to the $500 price. So I paid $500, which is like a lot. It's something I wouldn't have done last year. I don't know. I just wasn't like as responsible with my money last year. I was afraid to take a gamble, but I figured I could make at least $1,000 on it. So I dropped the 500, and I already see this was part of that deal, and that was part of that deal, and they already sold. And you will see more today that sold from that deal as well. Yeah, so I got all those. All of these right here are my baskets. They were part of it. Got a lot of cool like mini ones right here. You will see this later in the show because this guy sold. But I got really cool ones in here, like plus all of these guys, some up there. And then the big ones I put in this room. Like these are the big money makers. But you should see them on the video yesterday on my main channel. I talked about it there. And you'll see how much money I'm gonna make on them. See, here's the big guys. Like I was hoping all of them, like if all 20 were like this, it would be a home run. But unfortunately they weren't. But still, these guys right here, I think are all worth 50 plus. Some are worth triple digits. But yeah, I bought them all on Friday. Today is Sunday, and I got them all listed. And I got them all listed on all the platforms too. Because main reason is because I don't want to take them with me to Florida, and Halloween's coming soon, so I can't really waste much time. I sold a pair of Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls. Got them for sold them for 20 bucks plus ship. I'm not sure if these were part of my big Raggedy buy in 127 or if they came earlier. I buy Raggedy Ann every time I see them. I don't know why. I'm just a weirdo. And I sold Amazing Spider-Man for the PS3. I don't remember where this guy came from. I think he might have been part of my buy last week. The one where my GoPro decided to not be faithful to me and not record. This guy had a bunch of video games for 50 cents each and a sound mixer. This one was part of it, sold for 30 bucks. That sound mixer was part of that deal too. I paid 10 for it, sells for 300. But my GoPro decided to do the little battery trick on me and didn't record. So I don't know, but I think it's from there. So one of these toys is making a lot of noise. It scares me every single time. I don't know what it is. You guys see that? Let's decide it again. Alright. So yeah, let me know though. What do you think about that? If I want to sell everything for what I want to sell for, and I take away about 20% in fees, on my big blow-mo bottle, I'll make about $900. Would you pay $500 to make $900? Let me know down in the comments below. I sold this puzzle. I got this at the Route 40 sale. I built it and had a missing piece, so I sold it for $10 only with the missing piece there. Hopefully people read the description and see the pictures and don't complain about it. But yeah, that puzzle right there sold for 10 bucks. But the thing about the blow mold, I talked about this on my on my video, is that I'm probably in it. I'm going to be in it probably about 8 hours. If you include the drive there, loading them, driving back, listing them, and shipping them, it's probably going to be about 8 hours of work for me. Would you spend 8 hours working to make $900? I would say yes, right? I'd say that's probably like $900 is probably more than most people make in a week in this country, I would probably guess. So if you can make that in 8 hours, why wouldn't you, right? That's what my thing is. Sold this Clawfique Sienna. I think I got them at the 100-mile yard sale too. I'm not sure though. I sold for $20. Those of you guys who are OGs of this channel probably know where I'm going to right now. I sold 3 of these. These are like my shed flips, car, what do you call fobs? Car fobs? Key fobs. These are mine, never ending. These are some like lingerie corsets. Those of you guys that are not aware, I got these in an Amazon pallet in November of 2020 question mark. I think 2020, in November or December of 2020. So it's about to be 2 years ago now. I paid $250 for a pallet. I bought 4 pallets, so I spent $1,000 total. And in one of the pallets were huge. They were like 3 by 3 by 4 feet tall, so they were packed with stuff. And in one of them there was probably like 200 of those corset things on top of other things. So I've been selling them for quite a while now, and I think I barely made a dent. But somebody bought 3 of them, so I can give them a deal of $10 each. I think I'm selling them for $13 something dollars each, but he bought 3 for 10, so yay for me. I still have a lot more to go of those guys. All right, now we come to my benefactor sales. Anna from Oklahoma bought these Skechers shoes. I got these at a flea market, I'll say 3 weeks ago, probably by now. Lady said she only wore them once, didn't fit or something, so she sold them to me. And hopefully, Anna, they fit you, and hopefully you rock them. and be the talk of the town, Oklahoma, when you're out there walking in these shoes. Anna, guys, Anna buys from me probably like once every day. Now that sounds like it's an exaggeration, but I'm telling you it's not. And so thank you, Anna. Like, again, I appreciate your support. You guys don't have to buy from me, but when you do, it means the world. It means a lot, especially if anytime somebody like spends their hard-earned money on me, that just means the world to me. Especially as often as you do, Anna. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna thank Anna later on in the video because that's not the only thing she bought, guys. All right, we got some Hello Kitty stuff in here. Alrighty, y'all, just like last week's episode, I have too many sales to share with one video and I make it too long, so I'm going to break it down into 2 videos, so stay tuned for part 2 and see what else I sold this weekend.